Guys, singing aside, we've got a game. We've got a game. It's a rather good one. We're going to be on MLG Daybreak for two very cool players. We've got the Renegade. Not the Renegade, it's actually TR.Renegade, but he's a Renegade. He's from Team Revival. He's spawning as the purple Protoss in the bottom left, going up against FL.Rocky, Firelight's Rocky, a person who actually just took down a Protoss player in a really weird game. It was on MLG Metal. Rocky went ahead and he basically streamed in Lings against a gate expand that didn't have a wall off and went for a robo as opposed to being a 1 gate or 3 gate expand. Rocky just streamed in Lings and won. He didn't really even have speed at that point. It was just straight up Lings. And the fact that Revival's representative in that last game, I'm blanking on his name, but he's a cool dude. That's the best I got. I can't really ever forgot his name already. Wow. Anyway, he was cool. He was awesome. But the lack of wall really hurt him, and he was trying to get out stalkers. I really think he was trying to do that lobber weird war prism drop build that is actually surprisingly strong considering it's a 1 base against Zerg. But we're going to see Renegade play a lot more standardly, and is actually throwing down his forge. And it's going to be a really nice thing. The weird thing, though, is the fact that he hasn't scouted yet. Normally, Tosses will always scout after the pylon, but he chooses to scout after the forge. That's a 14 forge, and now he's going... why is he going this way? He's like cute to go around this way instead of just the clicking to the top right, because I think normally you actually go across to this area to go across, but he didn't go for that. But now we're watching as Rocky is actually going to try and block off the Nexus, and we see Renegade running down with these couple probes. That should be enough to throw it away. I don't think he's actually going to lose too many minerals going this. In fact, he might not really get his Nexus delayed at all. Yeah, there it is. It's just like 40 minerals late or something, so there's no worry at all there. We're also seeing that Rocket's going for the pool and the gas instead of going for like the pool hatch and then getting another hatch here like a minute or so, which is definitely odd. Normally there's a lot more just a lot less gas really from Zerg at this point. This is very interesting. He may go for some kind of weird 2-base muta or something, but I'm very curious as to what the gas is going to be used for. Maybe a Baneling bust or like a Roach Sling bust, something along those lines. But Renegade's got one cannon very far back, actually. Seriously far back. I mean, it's not going to cover against any kind of Roach's attack in the front. But the Nexus is actually very much ahead of Rocky's natural expansion. This makes me kind of curious as to what Rocky's going to be going for a strategy with, because we've already seen that he's not the highest APM of player. Renegade is clearly hitting more buttons than him, but it's very possible that Rocky could pick this up very, very soon. But I'm just confused as to what his follow-up's going to be. Is it going to be a third? Because I don't see any drones moving out either. There's the Roachborn. Alright, so no metabolic boost either. So he's just going for a complete and utter Roach bust, looks like. Which makes me really glad that Renegade picked a large-scale map, because that's a lot better when it comes to things like a Roach is going to be streaming into your base. If they have to go across an entire map as long as Daybreak is, that's definitely good for you to try and defend it. But right now, let's see, Renegade scouts the fact that there is no third, so he's got to be thinking something's going on. And he'll be right. If he can get his probe in there and actually get the scout, but right now Rocky's kind of waiting for that probe, and if he gets those Lings... Oh, Renegade, why is your probe idle? But he does see a fair amount of Lings, so he may prepare for a bust defensively anyway. RC is throwing down another cannon, but look at how far back these cannons are. These are not anti-Roach cannons. These are anti-Ling cannons, and that's going to hurt him, because this front is going to be very, very vulnerable. We're seeing another probe coming out there.